For my video project, I have chosen to conduct a representational analysis of the film Mad Max Fury Road. Before my analysis, I will review concepts from Chapter 6 of the e-text involving representation in media and representational analysis of media. According to our e-text, representation is our ability to communicate meaning within a language system that makes sense within a culture. Furthermore, representation includes issues of power in that what/who is represented. Representational analysis is, according to our e-text, the qualitative approach to analyzing media messages. Therefore, with both representation and representational analysis defined, I will be focusing on the representation of gender in the film Mad Max Fury Road by studying the two protagonists, Mad Max and Imperator Furiosa. Mad Max Fury Road was released in theaters in 2015, directed by George Miller. The general plot involves the character of Furiosa attempting to rescue the enslaved wives of the antagonist, Immortan Joe. Mad Max is the titular character and becomes involved with the plot after also escaping from Immortan Joe and then meeting Furiosa by chance. In general, Mad Max Fury Road could be considered one very long and very loud car chase. The first character from this film to study is Mad Max Rockatansky. In the film, he is a white male, and based upon these immutable characteristics, he can be decoded as representing masculinity. Other traits that he possesses include the fact that he is a loner, the strong silent type, and a skilled fighter. Altogether, Mad Max represents what one would expect of an action hero. However, he does initially resist becoming involved with the plot and fighting against the antagonist. The other character to study is Imperator Furiosa. In the film, she is a white female, and based upon these immutable characteristics, she can be decoded as representing femininity. And yet the fact that Furiosa has a shaved head, prosthetic arm, and does not wear sexualized clothing challenges how femininity is usually represented in action films. Furthermore, Furiosa is no damsel in distress and possesses both leadership skills as well as driving the war rig, which is the main vehicle used by the protagonists. Now I would like to consider two scenes from the movie that display how gender representation in Mad Max Fury Road is counter to the expectations of normal gender representation in action movies. First is a scene where Mad Max and Furiosa meet. In this scene, Max does not care about the women or their escape from the antagonist. Rather, and being represented as a heroic figure, he cares only about himself and tries to flee without helping the recently freed women and Furiosa. The next scene is extremely important in my opinion because it encapsulates all the reasons why Furiosa is a unique representation of her gender. In this scene, Max and Furiosa are working together to fight against the antagonist of the film. At one point, Max almost falls off the war rig that Furiosa is driving, only to be saved by Furiosa. Where in other action movies, women are often seen as being saved by men, Furiosa subverts this expectation by saving Max. Consequently, Furiosa is represented as the hero of the film. Having studied the two protagonists of Mad Max Fury Road, I believe that Furiosa is an excellent example of a character that challenges gender norms. By representing Furiosa as the principal hero of the film, the director George Miller encodes a positive interpretation of feminism. I think it is also important to consider that critics and audiences alike embraced a film that represented women as strong characters who do not depend upon a male character for saving.